Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. In Act 1 of Baldur's Gate 3, if you are able to steal the Idol of Silvanus, you can trade it to a tiefling child named Mol for an amazing ring. The Ring of Protection. It gives +1 to armor class and to saving throws. In this video, I am going to show you how to steal the ring at any point without the druids fighting the tieflings, by cheesing the game mechanics. I will also show the legitimate way to get the idol, and finally, how to find and interact with Mol if you haven't already done so. I have timestamps below so you can jump to the part of the video that you want. Now, whichever method you choose, make sure to give the idol to Mol before you clear out the goblin camp and the tieflings leave the grove, or you will not be able to get the ring. Alright, now for actually getting the idol. You can do this first method at any level and at any point in Act 1, so long as you have not cleared out the goblin camp yet. Just make sure to save before doing this, in case you don't get the timing right. You can also use any character for this. Just head down to the idol's location in the grove, right here. Once there, you need to start a few steps away from the idol, so when you click to grab it, you have time to open the camp menu while your character is walking towards it. I'm going to slow down the video clip just a little bit so you can see exactly what I do. Start by positioning your character right here. Now just click on the idol to take it, and then immediately click on the rest icon and get ready to click on Go to Camp. As soon as your character picks up the idol, as it is lifting in the air, hit the Go to Camp option. If a cutscene starts, reload, you are not quick enough. If you make it to camp without the cutscene playing, you have successfully stolen the idol. You can go right back to the grove with no negative consequences. It is as if the idol is still in place. So just head over to Mol and give the idol to her, and she will give you the ring.
Another step forward.
Now, as a warning, this may be patched out at some point, because it is abusing the camp system to skip the cutscene. Normally when you steal the idol, it triggers a cutscene which will cause the druids and tieflings to fight, and you will fail a bunch of quests from the area. As of right now, if you leave fast enough, you don't trigger it, and you can have the idol without any negatives. Now this next method is the way to steal the idol as it was actually intended. The first thing you need to do is stop the ritual. Then you can steal the idol, because they are no longer actively using it. You can stop the ritual a couple of different ways. One is killing Korga, but this will cause a fight in the grove. The other is by exposing Korga. As a warning, the next part of my video does contain some spoilers for the Save the Refugees quest. Before you start this, I strongly suggest you first talk with Mol and receive the quest to steal the idol. As of right now, you can still get the quest after you have already stolen it, but that may change in a future patch. Killing Korga is fairly simple. Just talk to her and choose to attack, or you can just attack her outright. You will end up in battle with some, but not all of the other druids in the room, and outside, some of the druids will attack the tieflings. If you want to avoid this, you need to expose her. To expose Korga, look for this chest in the chamber behind her. In it, you will find a note that shows a meeting location. Now you need to head to this location. You will have a fairly hard battle to do depending on your level. It is against a group consisting of several ancient mud mephits and 2 level 4 wood wolves. Once you defeat all the enemies here, I recommend saving, because you need to pass a perception check. Head to this spot, and if you succeed the check, you will see a wood crevice with a letter to Korga. Read this letter, then head back to the grove and confront her. This leads to another battle. Try to persuade Korga to see the error in her ways, and she will help you in the battle. If not, you will have to fight her as well. But you will have some help from some of the other druids in the room. These are the dialogue options I chose to get her on my side.
With the grove taken for Cloakwood, the Circle will see that I'm right. The Great Mother will guard us from all danger. Yes. When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Silvanus demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Korga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
Once you finish this battle, she will agree to stop the ritual.
We will stop the rite, and I will stand trial.
Now you can go ahead and steal the idol. As a note, if you get caught stealing this, you will most likely end up fighting the druids in this location. The best method I have found to steal it is to cast darkness with a scroll, or use Gale if he knows the spell. You can also use the Arrow of Darkness, but it has a smaller area of effect, and I find sometimes it does not work. Once you cast darkness, have someone take the idol. As soon as they have the idol, enter turn-based mode, and leave the area. Make use of dash and any other options to get as much movement as possible. You want to leave the area before they notice the idol is gone. Once you are out of the area, you are clear to leave turn-based mode and head to Mol to give her the idol and get the ring. Now, if you have not actually met Mol yet, she is in the tiefling hideout. You need to do at least one of two things to be able to talk to her and get the ring. One is save Arabella. This is the child in Korga's lair, and it has some skill checks to pass to do this. The other option is by saving Mirkon, by the secluded cove. This involves a battle with several level 3 harpies. You can do both of these, or just choose one to do. For saving Arabella, head to the Druid's lair. You will have some skill checks to pass to persuade Korga to release her.
Please. I'm sorry.
Once she has been released, go and talk to her here to get an amulet. Then head over to this location. You will need to talk to Donnie. There is a skill check you need to pass, so save beforehand. Choose the look behind you option, then pass the checks, and you will see a hatch to get into the hideout.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Go in and talk with Mol. Go through her dialogue and choose thought you might need some help with something. Then finish up the dialogue and give her the idol. She rewards you with the Ring of Protection. For the rescuing Mirkon option, you need to head to the secluded cove in the Emerald Grove. Once you approach the beach, you find a tiefling child entranced by some harpies, and combat will start.
You should meet Mol.
Once you defeat the harpies, talk to the boy and he will give you a password to the hideout.
Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
Very well.
Now head back and talk to Donnie here. Give him the password.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Now you can enter the hideout and speak with Mol. Again, choose thought you might need some help with something. Then finish up the dialogue and give her the idol. You can also buy or steal back the idol from Mol if you want it. It does give you an aura that gives you a +1 to animal handling and nature. However, I don't think it is worth it, because it is constantly activating and deactivating on both your party members and anyone you walk past as you move around, and this gets quite annoying. I hope this video helps. Feel free to like and subscribe if it did, and thanks for watching.